What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, What's Up G, back with another banger, and I am the best reporting on hip hop and entertainment. On today's episode, we got Wack 100 sending a strong message to Trap Lord Ross. I don't know what Trap Lord Ross do. Now, I kind of put Trap Lord Ross in that poser, category, but we gonna see what's going on because Wack 100 always got a problem with somebody, right? Let's see.
Before Wack gets mad and tries to extort me again.
And Rayshawn Williams, you supposed to stay on top of that. Your voice is up, your shit on Trap Lord Raw shit, all kind of shit.
Yeah, we heard that. But I don't know about that video. He was throwing hella shots at you, gang. Like,
For the record, before Wack gets mad and tries to extort me again.
Of course he gonna throw shots. You can expect him. He throw a good shot though. He got a shot in there. I'm finna show him how to play his game. Actually, I got to go record that this morning.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know how to play with these. I know how to play with these square niggas.
Hey, I ain't don't see nobody do no better than you, big bro.
Oh no, I'm finna hit that. I'm finna play with him real good. Yeah.
I knew that shit was.
I didn't hear that nigga. Didn't hear that. I tried to extort him.
Yeah,
That nigga
he was
said-
like, let me be quiet before Wack tries to extort me or some goofy.
For the record, before Wack gets mad and tries to extort me again.
Yeah, that's good work. No, that ain't goofy. See, this is what we doing. I'm finna show the dudes that come from the street. I'm finna show you how to play their game with them. Because they'll play with you like that, and then when you approach them like a man, then they run to them people. So what we doing, we run into the people, we just run into the people that ain't the people.
That's wild. But Wack do got a point, though. If he didn't try to extort Trapler Ross and Trapler Ross said that, that's kind of crazy. Now, Trapler Ross did remove it from out the video, so that would probably lend a hand more towards Wack's theory of this never happened, this is not true, what's going on. Now, Trapler Ross could have been talking in tongue-in-cheek, he could have been joking, but if it don't come across as a joke in this climate with everything going on, bruh, that's not an accusation.
And that's why I don't like Trap Lord Ross. Now, I started the video by saying I don't really rock with him because he's a poser. He's in our space and he's a poser. So you mean to tell me that Wack 100 is talking about this Big U situation and Big U's whole indictment is about getting a RICO case, and then you upload a video low-key saying like before he tries to extort me again, and you say again and then switch the subject, but you making it sound like that be the corny stuff. And then if he says something to you and then you took it out the video, so now we don't even know if he ever tried to extort you. I don't think he ever did. I think you was just being corny trying to make a play off the situation, but these are people real lives that you playing with. This is why I don't mess with people like Adam 22 and Trap Lord Ross. If you out there rocking with that, if you tell me you watch Trap Lord Ross and you tell me you watch Adam 22, which I don't mind, it's just they do a lot of corny stuff that I don't respect. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Want to put on somebody, man. So Trapler Ross did remove it from the video, kind of acknowledging that, that wasn't true. It was just a silly joke or a silly gesture.
Why would you play
But
like
Wack
that?
is not taking it as a joke at all. And Wack is actually saying, listen, when Wack says, I'm going to call them peoples who ain't the peoples, he meaning, bruh, I'm from the streets. I ain't ever going to go to the police. But I know if I was the one who would have said this about you, you would have sued me or got them folks on me. So I'm going to sue you, or I'm going to at least go after your channel legally. So Wack is talking about going after Trapler Ross channel legally to either get the channel taken down, get the videos taken down, or get some type of compensation for being called an extorter.
Right.
Oh, that's what you saying? Oh, I got you. Actually, media team, I need y'all to go clip that for me.
Uh-oh.
I think it's somewhere between the 145 and 2 hour mark. Go clip that off that Trap Lord Raw shit. He mentions like I tried to extort him or will try to extort him. I need that content. I'm gonna show him how to play his game.
Yep, that was right before he played the murder mystery. I'm like, damn, what the he trying to say?
Well, you gotta remember, I embarrassed the nigga in front of the world at No Jumper. So he fighting back the best he can, but what he did, he fighting back emotional. And now, I'ma use you, we gonna fight back. We gonna go viral. I'm just gonna do it in a whole nother way. I'm gonna play their game. You cannot approach these people no more. Even though they'll play with you, they'll do shit. You loan them money, make sure your paperwork is right. They want to pay you back. You can't approach them like that no more. What you gotta do, you gotta approach them the right way. So you said I tried to extort you, you used that. Hey man, that is slander.
For the record, before Wack gets mad and tries to extort me again.
See?
So we finna play the game. I ain't tripping. I played it with World Star.
Right.
They begging me to take 3-4 million right now.
I'm gonna give street dudes the game. This right here is a civilian worst nightmare. Civilians are usually used to a street dude saying, "I'm gonna beat you up, I'm gonna hurt you." But when a street dude starts playing the civilian game, when a street dude starts moving like how a civilian is gonna move, like following that lawsuit, hurting them pockets, going a long way, that right there is a civilian worst nightmare, bruh. Because a civilian ain't used to street dudes going about it the legal way. Right? That's usually their kryptonite. But once a street dude starts talking to you like, "Hey, bruh, I'm gonna play your game," because usually street dudes are at a disadvantage. Usually, a civilian can play the same game that a street dude can play, but a street dude can't play the same game as a civilian can play because there's rules and regulations to how they operate and move. But when a street dude tell you, "Hey, bruh, we playing ball in your arena," oh nah, they undefeated because now they can out tough you and they can beat you in the court of law. Civilly, not civilly. Now, Wack will say that he believes that Trapler Ross is doing all of this because of the interaction they had on No Jumper.
So I'm just gonna play the game back with him. Public announcement. Y'all cannot handle these people in that manner. You gotta handle them the way you supposed to handle them. This is great work. We're gonna go viral. Media team, go get that program, please. Tink, if you can find it, I need that shit recorded.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to look for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like 140 something. It was like right around there.
Yeah, he can't take shots. All he doing is he's saying assumption shit, little weird shit. You can't worry about his shots from a blank gun. Them shits ain't deadly. And nothing never happened. It's just the sound of nothing.
Right.
He never hit nothing. Because here go the day. Let me tell you where he watered this shit down. I'm not in the RICO. There's no overt acts against me as far as the action in the RICO. So the fact that he started making that clip about me lets you know he was in his feelings.
Yeah, that's where that shit weird at, because I'm like,
so when Wack says that Trapler Ross was in his feelings, Wack believes that this is payback, that Trapler Ross is getting payback for what took place on No Jumper. Now, if you forgot, Wack 100, Trapler Ross, Adam 22, Vlad TV, they were academics. They were all in the room and they were discussing this Big U indictment. And the conversation about whether or not Big U had DNA under his fingernails, that led into something else. That led to a tense exchange between Wack 100 and Trapler Ross.
Even Vlad's getting my back, man. Vlad's getting my back. That's about to backfire on me heavy, man, because we try and get Wack into a corner by accident, and that wasn't my intention. And the pressing is about to commence.
These mics are kind of sensitive, so you might want to pull it in a little more.
Right?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, well, you got to remember, we didn't make.
They've been saying that as a headline since Wack started talking about it.
You got to remember, we didn't make the statement. We just played the recording.
But this is the thing. Do you feel like it's kind of overcooking Big U's involvement? Now, obviously, it's an open case. It's unresolved, right? But the headline of DNA found under fingernails is not.
See, like, that's the weird stuff, overcooking. What are you talking about? You not from Philadelphia. The drillers be talking like that in Philadelphia. The young drillers. That means you got hit too many times. They overcooked you. You're overcooking. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this be the poser stuff, man. Look. That's what I'm talking about. It's annoying.
It's a little overshooting.
What's the difference in what you did?
Because this says it can't confirm it.
Listen.
And then at the beginning of this clip, he said me and Vlad tried to back Wack into a corner, and it kind of backfired. So you started the situation. Then when he cooked you during the interview, let's let the clip go.
You know I'm allowing you to question me right now, right?
I appreciate it.
Because you did some punk shit the other day.
I knew when he said you allowed me to question you, man, I knew I was in trouble. I knew I was cooked, chat. I knew I was overcooked. I was overcooked like a Philly cheesesteak, man.
See, the only difference is you usually do what you did the other day sitting over there in London somewhere, right? And you're not here, right? There's a lot of places you can't go. You send Adam something as if it was a clip of something I did I wasn't supposed to do.
No, he sent me a screenshot of a page from the indictment.
Okay, that's cool.
Where Big U was recorded on a wiretap, basically saying that he punked you out with a whole bunch of people, and it had a quote.
I'm about to start copping, please. You're about to see this because I'll keep it real. Adam's my homie, But I was telling. I was writing statements. I was trying to put it all on Adam. I start pointing at Adam and everything, man. So look, if I get locked up, I'm definitely snitching, man. Shout out my guy Big 22.
But how you gonna be sitting here talking about somebody overcooked and in the same sentence you say that you snitching? How you gonna sit here and say we tried to back him into a corner and then when he said something to you about back you, he checked you as a man to your face. You then turn around and go back home and make a video about him lying. Which part of any of this is okay? Like, this is the biggest poser, corny stuff you can do as a man. Like, have some type of integrity. Like, what?
But I was ready to cop please, man. I was ready to pick Big 22 out the lineup and say, he said it, he put the sauce on it. I did not say beg for his life.
That he attributed to you, but it wasn't an actual video or recording. This was Big U's version of events.
Hold on. You're the receiver. So since you read everything, right? Now, tread lightly with this. Because I've been telling myself for the last couple minutes not to really do nothing to you because I know what you was trying to do. Okay. So since you
Man, the way he was watching it back, the way he was looking at me, and he says, I was telling myself not to do nothing to you. When he said that, I was like, man, I'm in here, no security. Vlad got security. I'm thinking, bro, might need to sublease some security off Vlad in the moment, man, because I was lacking for sure, man. And Wack had some goons with him, I ain't gonna lie.
Thorough. Did you read what Big U said he did to me? No, either you gonna play smart or dumb. Did you read it?
Yes. Can I say one thing?
What did you find in my defense first? That's the bullshit and the real shit.
But can I say one thing in my defense
I
first?
just want to know what you read.
I feel like stuff that Adam said that he put sauce on top of. I just sent him an image of the indictment and said, have you seen this? I was snitching on Adam, I'll keep it real. In that moment, I was like, bro, I'm telling. It was Big 22.
I do understand where Wack is coming from. Because if you're in a situation right now, all of Wack enemies are on YouTube. Wack 100 is the only person where his enemies are not trying to get it in the streets with him. His enemies are trying to snitch him off the streets. Wack is one of the only dudes I particularly see where I would go on YouTube, bro, type in Wack 100, go on YouTube, and I see nothing but street dudes putting a case on this man, asking the police to pick him up. So when you have your enemies or YouTube dudes who are trying to get you locked up, I can understand you being really concerned and really careful with whatever narrative is out there, especially if the video got 1 million views. Traveler Raw's Big U video got 1 million views. So if I'm Wack 100, I'm watching that video like, bro, 1 million views? And 1 million people is hearing you say, I tried to extort you. Oh, no, hell nah. So I can understand it. And I do think like Wack 100 is currently in a position that's unfortunate for me. Whereas because Wack is who he is, like his reputation like precedes him, right? When someone is going into a conversation with Wack or going into a room with Wack, they're automatically going into that room thinking, man, like, bro, Pyru. But when you really ask people around Wack or when you ask people who know Wack or who are involved with Wack, they always say the same thing, bro. Wack 100 would probably give you money before he takes money. Like Wack 100 would probably give you an opportunity before he extorts you for an opportunity. So I do feel like the internet persona does kind of get mixed up with Wack in real life. And, when that get mixed up, Wack.
And I'm with you on that, Flock. Shout out Flocko. Flocko been being real consistent. He been giving us nothing but bangers, but let me take it from here. All that stuff can be true, but he never did any of that stuff to Trap Lord Ross. This whole story is cut and dry. I can see what happened. Trap Lord Ross said he said it. He said, I linked up with Vlad, and we wanted to put Wack 100 in a corner. Wack 100 didn't go in the corner. He peeped y'all whole play in a conversation amongst men. He isolated you, which is the same thing I would do to you in a conversation with 3 people. I'll isolate you and go at you. And he went at you because you was capping and trying to put a bad picture on him. And he has the right to go in on you in front of everybody on New Jumper because he never asked for smoke with you. You came for him and he sent you right back home. That's fair. But what's corny is for you to actually go home to London and make a whole video saying X, Y, and Z if it never happened, if it never went like that. And then he says something about it again and you take that part of the video out. Like, this is corny on top of corny. This was Sub G, baby. I keep it a bean. You got these people over here being fake. You got those people over there being fake. When you come to my channel, I'm going to keep it real. I see through the BS. And that is super corny. To have 1 million views on something that you just lying about, to have 1 million views on something that you being passive aggressive because another grown man said something to your face. and then you on this video saying you overcooking stuff like a Philly cheesesteak. Bro, get the lingo out your mouth, bro. You ain't like that. You actually top 5 corny right now. What are you talking about? So it's your boy, What's Up, G. Don't forget to drop a like on this, comment, subscribe. What do y'all feel about this? Some people are just corny. And when I see certain stuff, I call cornballs out. Because I ain't the richest, but on a regular level, I just ain't corny. I'm very respectable. You got to be respectable as a man, bro. Like, everything about that just wasn't respectable. It was like top corny. All right. So it's your boy, What's Up, G. Don't forget to drop a like on this. If ain't nobody told you they love y'all, I love y'all. I am the best reporting in hip hop. I'm the best because I'm the realest. What you gonna do about it? All right. I'm out, y'all.